Well, good evening, Everstrong family. Happy Thursday, February the 26th. I hope you all had a wonderfully blessed day today. Once again, we're gathered together for the reading of God's Word, and tonight we have the great pleasure of examining Revelation chapter 20. Now, in this chapter, as you may recall from yesterday's reading, Christ came down to judge the earth, and from there he cast the beast and all of his followers, as well as the false prophet, into the great abyss, where he will be chained up for a period of time. And after that, he will rule and reign on the earth for 1,000 years. But once that time is spent, that comes the second death. Now, people are aware of eternal damnation, basically eternal punishment. But the truth is, there is no eternity for those who are completely separated from God. They will be set before the second death, which is final. They will no longer come back. If their name is not written in the book of life, that's it. It's over. However, we as Christians, we have the great joy and peace in knowing that not only do we have our names written in the book of life, but also we have the second resurrection, where God will not only protect us and spare us of that eternal separation from Him, but we ourselves will be in His presence for all eternity. So let's go ahead and look at verses 11 all the way through 15, and we'll go ahead and discuss quickly and close. And I saw a great white throne, and the one sitting on it, Christ. The earth and the sky fled from His presence, but they found no place to hide. I saw the dead, both great and small, standing before God's throne, and the books were opened, including the book of life. And the dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. The sea gave up its dead, and death and the grave gave up their dead. And all were judged according to their deeds. The death and grave were thrown into the lake of fire. This lake of fire is the second death. Anyone whose name was not found and recorded in the book of life was thrown into the lake of fire. That's a very, very sobering thought. Number one, because the second death is, if you will, you would say it was the last straw. There's no coming back from that. Of course, we don't want that for anyone. A lot of people, like myself including, I'm not special, we still harbor anger in our hearts, resentment, bitterness. But if you have God working in you, you don't want that for anyone, and that's why we are called to spread the gospel. At the end of the day, we don't make any converts. God works in the hearts of people, but they have to make that decision themselves. All we are appointed to is spreading the message, sharing the name of Christ with people, and hopefully they will turn away from their wicked ways. Leading up to this point, as we've discussed yesterday, are the multitude of chances God gave His creation. And unfortunately, some chose to take that all the way to its very end. So, the best I can recommend is that we would stand in God's presence. We would pray for peace and protection as well as the word, so that we can spread the gospel, and hopefully many might be saved before the final hours hit us.